podcast Viz Players review. Today we are looking at the PS30 Softbox, which is very kindly sent to us, but in no way influence what we think of the product. So whether you're doing photography or whether you're filming, lighting is a very important aspect, and sometimes it's overlooked. Even something as simple as a YouTube video, for example. If I turn off my main focus light, it's all gone dark, and there's another light there, and there's another light there, and there's another light above me, but you get the picture. So let's get this back on. There we go. And luckily, ReLeno were offering their PS30 Softbox for a ridiculously low price of £41.99. So the PS30 comes in a very handy and well packaged travel bag that, whilst looking professional, also feels as though it can protect the content, which is always a good bonus. Inside the bag you get a 26.7 inch to 78.7 inch tripod, a softbox head, a diffuser panel, and an 85 watt 5500K CFL light bulb. The softbox itself is pretty large. It's like 50 by 70 centimeters, so it's large enough to use as a fill light for most environments. And the bulb that it comes with is just bonkers. It's very bright, incredibly bright, so bright you can't really see. The light is here, it's not turned on yet, but it's just to the other side of the room. As you can see, this is a lovely blue colour that's coming off 3 bulbs that basically project on and light up the room, so it's nice and blue. So I'm just going to turn on the PS30. Keep an eye on the wall. Now it's white. Now I'm incredibly bright as well. So just off that you get a kind of general idea of how bright this light is. Now this isn't a light you would use for any intimate filming, and I don't mean like naughty videos, I just mean like a more one-on-one style chat. So as you can see, it's very bright, and unfortunately there is no dimmer on it at all. It's literally on or off, which is a bit unfortunate when it comes to filming. As you can see, it completely overpowers. There are 2, 3, 4 lights here, and it completely overpowers all of them. And then as you can see, the wall is now just really bright white. It's exceptionally bright, which is really good for photography, and if you're trying to get good like review shots, such as reviews like this. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off. There we go. So we're back to normal. It's a very good viewing of just how bright the light is. Again, these lights are not cheap lights by any means. They're very adequate lights. The lights they're projecting onto the wall, as you can see, it's very dark. It's very nice and vibrant, but as soon as that light comes on, it's just gone, disappears. So for filming, I wouldn't recommend it unless you are you're opting for that more bright view. You probably wouldn't have it as close. It's probably about 4 feet away from me as we speak, but it'd be a good fill light for much further back in the background. But I would say this is definitely more of a light to be used for photography, and in which instances proved to be very, very effective, because it is a diffuser light and it's a big square. It's a big square head. It's able to just project a nice, clean, even layer of light, which is much better than just having a bulb or just a regular light just blaring on, which is very similar to these kind of lights. So even, for example, if I turn off, this is kind of more of a highlight light, so if I turn it off, you can see that highlight's gone now. So I've still got these other lights, but once this is on, you get that nice bit of brightness, and you can make out my grey hairs. It's lovely. So it's kind of hard to do a review for a product like a softbox, because it's not something that you can just go, I can't recommend it for filming, because it's not really what it's designed for. You can absolutely use them for filming. I have a fill light right here that I'm using right now, but it is also adjustable, so I can have it brighter, I can have it much dimmer, and that's exactly what this needs. A way around it that you could do is you could use a smart bulb, and you could connect it to your phone, and you could use your phone to make it lighter or dimmer. Unfortunately, I don't think you'd be able to get like a 5500K light bulb that would work for it. I'm not 100% on that, so you might be able to, and if you can, that's something that I'll actually do myself, but that's something I do need to look into. But just as a out of the contents package. It's absolutely fantastic. It's $41.99, and if you are in the game for photography and you want to get some good shots and you want to get some really good, well lit up shots, it's a fantastic fill light. Again, for video though, it kind of just washes everything out, and even though you get a very good bright image, and if you're using like a webcam or something, it might even make your webcam look a little bit better, if not really bright, but it would help pick out the dark points. But when using a mirrorless camera or a DSLR camera like I'm using now, it kind of just everything gets washed out, everything. But I do still recommend it because it's a fantastic light. If you want to see more, head over to podcastversusplayer.com, and if you want to check out the written review for this, there's a lot more information, there's some more photos, and check it out along with the rest of the reviews. And thanks for listening. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.